Snack time, snack time, snack time society.
Welcome back, Snack Time Society. This is episode 9. I'm Nancy.
And I'm Kat.
And let's get to snacking. You know what, Kat?
What?
I think it's goat time.
It is. Today's episode, goat cheese.
I love it. Otherwise known as Chevre.
And today I think we're going to find out if goat cheese is the goat of cheeses.
Yeah, I mean, I have some feelings that it might be, but let's give it a whirl.
Okay. Want some fun facts about goats? Not goats, but goat cheese?
I mean, both. Yes, whatever you have.
The tangy flavor comes from caprosic acid, named after Capra, meaning goat. People taste it differently, sort of like cilantro. You know, some people taste it like soap. Some people taste goat cheese as bright and citrusy, and others taste it as barnyardy. So it's literally like very divisive in that way. Like it's literally like some people like cilantro, some people think it tastes like soap. It's the same thing. It's like your genes that do it. And goat cheese. Goat cheese. Goat cheese naturally has less lactose than cow's milk cheese. So lots of lactose intolerant people eat goat cheese. Okay. Goat cheese is one of the oldest cheeses in the world, like prehistoric snack stuff. Goats were easier to raise than cows. So early humans were like, you know, this is where we get our dairy. So it was just easier than cows. So goat cheese is more prevalent. And Chevre literally means just goat in French. I did 2 weeks of Duolingo before my trip to the south of France. And all I learned that the French word for cat, which is, you know, obviously my name, is les chat.
And then you were like, I maybe won't introduce myself. I don't know.
Not that way. Not like that.
You know, when we talk about picking our cheeses, pretty much everything looked very similar to each other at the store. Honestly, I usually just pick up the Publix brand of goat cheese. This time, I just was like, you know what? Let me grab something different just for the sake of it. It was called Montchevre organic plain goat cheese made in Wisconsin. So that's just something different for me.
I also gave it a little bit of thought because to my mind, I didn't want to get what I usually get when I get a goat is like an herb rolled goat or something like that. And I didn't want to do that this time because I, you know, knew we were going to experiment with other accoutrements, if you will. And so I went with a plain goat, and mine is the Vermont creamery Chevre log.
Oh, okay. Well, should we try it by itself?
You know that we have to.
Oops, not with the fork. It's very, you know, soft/crumbly. So
What? I just picked it up.
May or may not be on my computer. That's fine.
Time to let the dogs in to do a little cleanup. I mean, it's so tangy by itself.
I was going to say, interestingly,
Sour.
This might be the first one where by itself, I'm not as much a fan. It's just such a tangy, bitter,
Sour.
almost.
Sour.
Yeah. It's an acquired taste.
It's good. I like it, but I do believe that it was meant to go with things.
Yeah, I really like it with things.
Yeah, I would never have a goat by itself. That's not like I would never buy a goat cheese and be like, well, just eat the log.
I will say, you know, we talked about how we like the blueberry Wensleydale. There is a blueberry goat cheese that has blueberries over the outside of it. And it's the same kind of blueberries, like the kind that they put in blueberry muffins that you can't get anywhere else. They're like super teeny tiny, uniform. So good. So anyway, that is a flavor of goat cheese that I especially like that maybe doesn't necessarily need stuff with it. It's like got its own flavor.
It's got
in it.
got its own built-in accoutrement.
It does.
Okay, what kind of stuff did you get to go with it?
Well, let's talk about crackers first. I want to hear what you got as a cracker.
So it was recommend. I mean, I feel like with this, you could go anywhere, right? Like any cracker, whatever is in the cracker, like you're really just highlighting the flavors in the cracker. But again, I was trying to like be a purist in this somehow. And so what I was recommended was a seed cracker. So I got literally, it's what's called a seed cracker. It is called a Simple Mills Organic Seed Cracker. So it is flaxseed, sunflower seed, plant-based, the whole deal. Well,
I mean, in theory, it sounds good. It'll probably make you nice and regular too.
it smells very like grainy. Like it smells like I'm eating something healthy over here.
So healthy. We're being so healthy today.
Yeah.
Well, my cracker is my wild card.
Ooh.
I noticed in suggested pairings that one of the ideas was pistachios that supposedly go well with it. So I got this thing, and it looks like this. And it is called Nani's Thin Addictives Pistachio Almond Crisps. And I got to tell you, I just had to try them yesterday just to make sure they weren't poisonous before, the episode.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. That thing, that is basically a biscotti, but in like a cracker shape. So it's like super thin, but it just tastes like biscotti. So it's delightful. It's really hard not to eat. It was hard not to eat the whole box before the episode, much like with your truffle chips. It was like, no, I can't. I mustn't.
Oh, you had more restraint than I. Okay, let's do it with a cracker.
Okay.
I'm going to eat well, you have a biscotti and I have a seed cracker. Damn it. I was wrong. The seed cracker is good. Wait, it took a turn. Ooh.
Yeah. That's nice. That's like, you have the biscotti flavor with the pistachios and then the goat cheese on top of it. It's like a little bit of like a dessert or something. It's good.
Well, that seed cracker started off strong, lots of flavor, lots of punch. And then when I sort of started to get towards the end of it, the aftertaste of it just tasted like dirt.
Oh no. Aftertaste is like the most important part for me. You're going to laugh at me, but because the cracker I chose was a sweet cracker and I know how crumbly the goat cheese gets, like it's kind of hard to eat with just your fingers. I also added some water crackers to the plate, but we don't have to talk about them. It's meant as a delivery system in case everything is just like falling all over the place and I need a delivery system. So
you're doing it on purpose. Just mess with me at this point.
No, but I thought you would get a kick out of it. It's like, my old tried and true.
Nancy's bringing back the water crackers.
I love it.
All right. Well, what else did you get as actual pairings, not just utility vehicles to deliver the goat cheese?
Okay. I got.
Can you say it?
Oh, roasted red peppers. I was staring right at them and I was like, those have a name that I have forgotten. Roasted red peppers.
Okay.
I got sundried tomato pesto.
Okay.
I got truffle honey. I got apricot preserves.
Okay.
And I got another wild card thing, which is, I mean, we know this very well because we're very familiar with goat cheese, but balsamic also goes very well with goat cheese.
The glaze, or did you do the vinegar?
Oh, no, I didn't do either. I got these beet crispies that are soaked in balsamic crispy beets. They're supposed to be like a salad topping, but I was like, oh, hello. How are you?
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm here to meet them. How are they? I don't know, but we're going to find out.
Yes, we are.
Well, I got another unique delivery system that was suggested, which is cucumber.
Oh, I have never tried a cucumber.
Isn't that interesting? Got the hot honey back out because that was suggested as well. I have got candied pecans and my wild card, ye old.
Oh,
Everything but the bagel.
That's got to be good. That's something along the lines of like a cream cheese bagel, but with the goat flavor. Yeah, I'm into
Tiny,
it.
little spicy. We're gonna give it a shot. So let's go.
Let's go. What are you going to do first?
Cucumber.
Okay. That's what I tell people when they're about to sneeze.
Cucumber?
Cucumber. Sometimes it makes people stop sneezing. All right. Making it happen. I'm going to do the sun-dried tomato pesto. Wait, what did you try?
Cucumber.
Cucumber. Did you like it?
It's good.
It was good with the sun-dried tomato pesto.
The cucumber flavor kind of like tones down the tanginess of the goat. But yeah, it kind of tones it down a little bit.
Interesting. Okay.
Less tangy, less sour. It like kind of brightens it up.
Well, I figured I would like the sun-dried tomato pesto because I really like to add goat cheese to my pasta with marinara. So I was like, that's going to be good. It's kind of like that.
Was it?
It was. It was very good. They complemented each other nicely.
I'm pleased to hear it.
I will do the apricot preserves.
Okay. I'm going in for my candied pecan.
Okay.
Just got goat cheese all over myself.
Yeah, this is all over my hands.
That is amazing. That sweet part of it, just really like, it's a solid compliment. Here for it.
I like that with the apricot preserves too.
Is it because it's sweet? That sweet, like parent? Yes.
Something about that with the tartness, the sourness, and the goat cheese. It's a good combo, and like meld it a little bit, but they go well together. It's like they're enhancing each other.
Yes, they are. I think that's what I'm learning here. I mean, I'm going to try it with the other sweet thing I have, which is this honey, and see if we get the same result.
Oh, okay. Well, so you have honey, and I will do truffle honey then.
Okay. Mine is hot honey. I'm going to stop falling on me. I don't want sticky. Oh.
So sticky.
So sticky. So spicy. That's fantastic as well.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Was that good? The truffle honey?
Oh my gosh. I just want like a milkshake of that. Actually, that's gross. Never mind. I'd like it still in its chunky form, but so good.
Yeah, that was good. I mean, I've got one more to go and it's a savory, but I think what I've learned so far is that the sweet stuff is much better of a pairing than the savory because it just needs that sweet to cut that tart.
I do like it. I know I like it with tomato-based things. Probably also good with the roasted red peppers, which I will eat next. I'm confident in that one because I've had it before, but I am surprised about the sweet part.
I am pleasantly surprised about the sweet part, something I did not know, because usually I just throw this on crackers.
Let's try it.
It's actually pretty good with that everything but the bagel seasoning.
It's good with the roasted red peppers. Not as good, I think, as the sweet stuff.
That's what I think I'm learning here.
That surprises me because it's not, like you said, not my go-to.
It's not anything I would have normally paired it with sweet stuff before.
Yeah. Are you out of pairings?
I am.
Okay, my last one is the crispy balsamic beets.
I'm excited about those. I want to know. I like a beet. I like balsamic.
I do too.
I like crispy things.
How could it be bad? Plus, it's kind of pretty looking on the cracker. The hard part about goat cheese, half the time in these shows we're talking with our mouths full, but the goat cheese gets all stuck inside the roof of your mouth, and it's kind of like eating peanut butter. It's like, wait, I can't talk right now. It's like the whole works are clogged up.
I'm not mad at this. I think we've learned something today in that goat cheese pairs really well with sweet stuff. I wish I had fruit. Like, I wish I had like a blackberry to try this with. I wonder how that would go out. I should have done something there. Missed opportunity.
We didn't know.
Okay, should we rate it?
We should rate it.
Let's go.
What was your texture?
I think it's a 5. It's spreadable. It's crumbly. You can kind of pick it up. Like, I like a goat cheese texture. It's creamy. It's what it's meant to be.
I would say 4 for texture, only because it won't stay smooth and it won't fully crumble. And so, like, my end use when I'm trying to put it in a pasta or something, I'm like, why won't you crumble? But then if I'm trying to slice it nicely, the whole thing crumbles apart. Like, why?
Yeah, fair. Flavor. 4.
Flavor 4 for me. I think part of it too is because it's like one of the very few cheeses that I don't feel like I want to eat plain by itself.
Yeah.
Okay, how about with the cracker?
God, that cracker turned on me. It started off so well, and then it went downhill real quick.
So what would you give it?
1.
Okay.
It really took a turn.
I would give mine a 5. I mean, that's just a biscotti.
Well, yeah, now I want those. You've had some luck with some crackers.
Yes, I have. I even had a redemption cracker. So, things are looking up. What else did you have?
Hot honey.
Hot honey. What would you give that?
4.
Okay. I would give the truffle honey a 5 because that was amazing.
Now I want truffle honey. What about, I had a cucumber. 2.
Okay. Apricot preserves. 4.
Candied pecan. 5.
Ooh. Sundried tomato pesto. 4.
Mm-hmm. Everything but the bagel seasoning. 3.
Oh. Nothing to write home about.
I mean, I think like if I had like a really good cracker and I put goat cheese on it, like I don't think I would need that because I think the cracker would bring the little bit of salt and the little bit of like stuff to it.
Okay. Roasted red pepper 3, which surprises me because I always thought I liked that combo, but then I liked the other stuff better. So like what I would have confidently come into this video with is not actually what I'm coming out of it with. So
this is why we try new things.
Mm-hmm. And then I had one left, which was the crispy balsamic beets.
And
I would say that's a 4.
Can we dig in a little bit to those crispy balsamic beets? And would you put those on other things?
Oh, yeah. I'd put them. I mean, they're meant for a salad. I think they'd be really good as a salad. Truth be told, I'd probably just snack on them. Like they come in a little bag, a little shaky shake bag.
It's okay. I eat croutons straight out of the bag without putting them on a salad. So
yeah,
live your life.
Especially if you get those ones. I mean, we actually had to stop buying them because they were so dangerous. But the New York, Texas toast brand.
Yes. I can't buy those anymore either. I leave the whole bag. Oh,
I was just eating them like chips, and I was like, I don't think I'm supposed to do that.
I don't think they're very good for you. Turns out.
But are they good? So yeah, I think it would be good on a salad for its original intention, but I would totally just snack on these like chips. And I would, because they're interesting, and I also love beets too. It's like all things I like. I would maybe put them on a cheese board as a little kind of fun extra thing. Even if you don't put it on the cheese, if you just snack on it like you would, you maybe put
like a wasabi pea,
right, the peas and the almonds and stuff that you maybe wouldn't eat at the same time. I would totally do that. I think that'd be good with a few different cheeses. So
I think we've learned something today about stuff we can add to our charcuterie boards.
Yes, we have. And things that exist in general, because before I went looking around for creative stuff, I didn't even know that was a thing. So
Same. I appreciate that this process has made me lean into new foods and new snacks and new experiences because, again, I would not have thought that goat cheese was better with sweet pairings.
Same.
Results are in. Nancy gave goat cheese an 8 out of 10 and an 82.5% with the pairings. Meanwhile, Kat gave the goat cheese a 9 out of 10 and a 68.5% with the pairings.
Tell the people what you're wearing.
This is a real throwback. This shirt I have had since, I want to say 1994. It's from Express. Here, I'll stand up a little so you can see it. It's like completely sheer, so you have to wear it over like a tank top. I mean, I loved it at the time, but it is very of the time. So I thought, I saw it at my parents' house when they moved, and I was like, well, I did always like that shirt. So I snatched it up and brought it home with me. And then I also decided that, maybe with the accessories, this is a black rose bracelet that I used to wear all the time. You can tell how long it's been because it's all dusty. So tell me about yours.
Well, I mean, obviously, this jewel, which I think that I've only worn out of the house once, and I wore it to a wedding, and I love it, but I feel like it's a lot. And I've never had like the confidence to really like wear it anywhere else. So I wore it, but I need to because I love it and it's beautiful, but it's kind of a lot.
It's a lot, but in the best way possible. Like that I love. I mean, I hope that I'm like Iris Apfel when I am that age. And I just have like these ridiculously huge necklaces, ideally from places I've traveled all around, that's my dream. So the bigger, the better, as far as I'm concerned.
Same. You and me, south of France, in a caftan, in huge necklaces, just like this. Like, that's all I want. But at this stage in my life, like, where am I going to wear this? Like, I'm not wearing it to a work event.
Why not?
Because I work in AV.
Okay.
The boys would make fun. Okay. And so then for my rings today, I went with a red theme because I figure black and white goes with anything and I could get away with it. And so this is one I've never worn out of the house yet. It's a mushroom.
Oh, that is so cute.
How fun is that guy?
That is so fun.
And
oh my gosh, we're kind of matching this time.
We are kind of matching. We both have sheer black tops and red jewelry.
With the red. Love it.
And then for my other red piece of jewelry, it's an apple. And it's got a little bite out of it.
That is so cute.
How fun is that?
Gosh. That is adorable. So
I've never worn this one out either. So
is it because they're new or just you haven't found a place?
I haven't found a place or a time that I wanted to. I think it goes great with black, but I've always had other ones too. Like I have my favorites and they take priority sometimes. Plus these are really big. So they're kind of like a commitment.
But I do like me some big cocktail rings and big necklaces. So
I do. We are going to be those old ladies.
We are. We totally are. Well, we decided that goat cheese was the goat, but especially if you pair it with stuff. And our next episode is going to be Munster.
I will call it monster cheese the entire episode, but no worries. It's monster. Like, subscribe, follow, and come back for our next episode of Snack Time Society.
That's right.
Snack time, snack time, snack time society.